Hello everyone and welcome back to my 100% walkthrough for Wild Arms 2. Today we're going to be going for the live reflector and heading to Sylvaland Castle as instructed by Irving. So let's go ahead and leave the chateau. So there's two things we need to do really quickly. Let's head to the town of Maria before we continue on. Okay, first things first for this episode, let's head over to the magic shop that's over here on the right. If you've been following my guide, you should have at least one crest available, and we are going to use that to look for break. It's an earth-based attack. We're gonna need that. And if you haven't already, go ahead and head over to the PS shop, or the PSS shop, and we're gonna see if we have enough points to upgrade our next set of stats. So as you see, everybody has max up HP. Now with Brad and Ashley, you want to increase your up magic defend, which is only 3 points. So Ashley has 3, so we go ahead and upgrade that. Brad unfortunately does not, and Lilka will need up physical defend, which requires 4. She doesn't have enough either. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. That's not a big deal. We will be just fine. But every little point in those actually do help a lot. But if you don't have them right now, don't worry. We're gonna be okay. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and head over towards the Valerie Chateau. We're gonna go around. Okay, so unexpectedly, I did not realize Brad was that close to level 12. He did level up, and I did run back to town and get his first point in up M defend. If you don't have this level, that's fine. Again, just follow what I've been doing and you will be fine. So we're gonna go ahead and continue moving around the chateau, and we're gonna head to this forested area right here. So many random battles. Welcome to an old classical RPG. All right, so right in the middle, as I was saying. So a little side note before I continue on. If you did not obtain the monster Daphne during Brad's episode at the beginning of the game, Daphne does spawn inside this forest. So if you still need to collect the monster card for defeating Daphne, this is an area that you can farm to get him. Now, in the middle of this forest, if you search, we have the live reflector. All right, this thing is not working just yet, but if you notice there is a door on the right side, we're gonna go up there and we're gonna see if we can get this thing working. There's evidence that someone broke in here. Who else would come here besides us? It has to be. I wonder if it's those terrorists from before. It could be the Odessa. Let's hurry, but keep your guard up. Hey, you guys, what are you doing here? Exploring, of course. I've decided that when I grow up, I'll be strong like you, dude. You're stupid, Tony. Turn back right now. You already know, don't you? It's dangerous here. In my humble opinion, there's something wrong about sending us back alone when it's so dangerous. The way you're speaking isn't very cute at all. Oops, I got scolded by an older woman. Then who got here before us? It's probably those kids. So what are you going to do? We have no choice. We'll have to protect them. They'll have to come with us until our mission is finished. Darn, you don't trust us much. In reality, we got this far on our own strength. In my humble opinion, it wasn't our own strength, but the strength of Tim. Oh well. And no, the 3 kids did not just become a part of our party. All right, inside this room, you'll see the console. Go ahead and interact with it. Here's the operating display. Okay, I'm gonna start up the live reflectors. What? What? This is so disheartening. It looks like there's something coming out of there. Is it a monster? In my humble opinion, rather than a monster, it would be most appropriate for it to be called a creature. Are you afraid, Scott? You've changed the way you talk. No time for that. We've got to get away. It's dangerous here. Zach! Hey, stand back. Okay, let's go. Despite your baby face, you've got guts. It's not that. All right, this is Elabart. Now, like most bosses, he does have right and left claws. We're gonna target those first because he has an ability called Stun Gun that can, as you guess, stun your characters. But that ability goes away if you take out both his claws. Now, first thing we're gonna do is one of the lucky cards that we have, we're gonna use that. And then we're going to use everybody else to target the claws. Now, we can do one of two things with Lilka. We can either have her as a dedicated healer, or you can use Break on Elabart, as it is his weakness. So right now, I'm gonna top off Brad, and then as long as they can take the hits, I'm just gonna have her use Break to get this fight over with faster. All right, both claws are down, which means he can no longer use stun gun blow. So all you gotta do now is just focus the main body in any way that you want and finish him off. Look at all that experience in Gala. Zach achieves 14, Brad 14, Lilka 14. And we also got 2 strength apples, which we know who we're going to put those on. It seems those guys siphon energy from the power reactor. Then we should be okay, right? It's not working. It's like there's no power at all. Is it because of that monster? Hey, not moving? If so, can't we just give it some energy? But what do live reflectors run on? Wow. We were able to get here because of this mysterious power. Tim, what is this power? I don't understand it either, but the amulet my mother left me, the medium, the guardian of life, the Odoryuk medium is opening up. I completely apologize for butchering that. I'm not exactly sure how these are pronounced. Ah. Tim. Ah. Thanks to you, the power reactor has been revived. But that power, what is it? My mother told me the medium's power is concealed. I wonder if that's it. Thank you very much. I'm fine now. Zach, aren't you in the middle of a mission? Better hurry. But... Hey, don't worry, dude. Leave Tim to me. Besides, that light will protect me. Getting back to the town of Maria from here is easy. We're off schedule. The Sylvaland ruling family, we can't get there any later. When the mission's over, I'll be home immediately. Don't do anything like this while we're still away. We get the message. While they're away, we, the Young Arms, will maintain peace in the town of Maria. That's what I'm warning you against. Alright, so now you'll notice there are 3 panels on the wall. So we actually need the Sacred Forest, and the only clue that it really gives you is that it's the Maria Bal and Sylvaland control, which means that those are the transporters between the 2 towns. The other 2 The generator's productivity is not at its established rate, nor is it permitted by the regulatory board. To guarantee smooth operation, we'll temporarily freeze the function of the live reflector. So yeah, we have to go negotiate with Sylvaland in order to use the other two. So just step in. And the Virachisis is now fully equipped. When considering the energy expenditure for takeoff's frequent use is impossible. Our most serious enemy now is probably financial.
For ones who consider making the world an enemy, life's hard.
That's because Ptolemaea's plant is not operating as planned.
Proceed with the report. Yes, sir. Currently, the alchemic plant is operating at above 60%. So, we do have extra energy to divert to the Virachisis. Yes, we still have the Heimdall Gazo to work on, so it's not over yet. Everyone who sees the black wings of the Virachisis is overwhelmed. It's clear the flights are an effective method to convey the menace of Odessa. Ptolemaea, our most important task is to bring the plant to 100% and do it as soon as possible. Yes, I'll take care of it.
You look busy. Or Ptolemaea, do you prefer boredom?
Care to trade places? Well, how about it, Judecca?
I think I'll pass. That's beyond my jurisdiction, so send only fun work my way. My apologies for being late, but I have an update.
Let's hear it, Antonora.
Yes. The group attacking the Virachisis before takeoff has been identified as a unit called the Arms.
Did you say arms?
Weren't they used in the demon summoning experiment? Yes. Maria Bao's Special Unit Arms of Independent Authority was annihilated when they formed. The arms that attacked us this time were not an ordinary unit. No, we should call them the same unit.
Huh? I don't get it. Explain it again.
Part of the annihilated arms were organized into a private unit. Is that clear? Their non-alliance status makes it appear as they are independent. We have verified that the buyer is low-level nobility. In other words, the arms are now a rich person's hobby. Even so, they act like they're the allies of justice. I hate that kind of stuff. It's offensive.
Either way, they're no match for us now. There's no need to pay attention to.
But they're worth using. If they're hostile towards us, we should just let them be so. They're allies of justice. But what will happen when they're beaten to a pulp? The masses who witness this will fear Odessa's power. They'll have no choice but to accept our power. The arms will have them performing plenty of pathetic antics. We've traced their activity. They're off towards Sylvaland. I've been waiting for this. It's just the job for me.
Judecca.
Do you disapprove? If so, I can skip it.
No, that's fine.
Welcome them in as grand a manner as possible. Our enemy is our finances. That's a good one, Kana. If I spoke too freely, please excuse me. I'm not criticizing. In fact, I commend your assessment. But there's no need to be concerned. Leave the financing to me. Is it that man again? All right, now that we have finally landed, we're gonna go ahead and leave. I must hurry. Sylvaland Castle is in the middle of the forest. All right, so there are a few new monsters that spawn in this area, but what we're looking for is the middle of this large forest right here. We're gonna go ahead and head that way. A little bit further up. All right. Welcome to Sylvaland Castle. I have come bearing a royal letter from the King of Media.Vision. I had heard rumors, but I had no idea. A fighting force with no allegiance to any country? Very interesting indeed. It does seem like an effective way to counter Odessa, which also operates as a separate entity. And yet, I don't think I can accept what is written in this letter. I cannot so easily allow free access to our country's live reflector. If you of arms have permission to come and go as you like, our people might come to doubt their security. After all, why should I consider you of arms any different from Odessa? Your Highness, you see, I know, you want to defeat Odessa, as it says here. It is only reasonable for the powerless to fear the powerful. I have no guarantees that you will not begin acting like Odessa once you have free access to my country. You see my point? I see. I'm terribly sorry, but I cannot accept your proposal. Please convey that to the King of Media.Vision along with my greetings. Oh, wait. It was actually Sir Valeria who proposed this, wasn't it? Only he could have come up with an idea as novel as an independent fighting force. Please tell him to come visit me with his lovely sister, not arms. Thus wishes the Queen of Sylvaland. I understand, Your Highness. I have an emergency report. Oh, please forgive me, Your Highness. Never mind. What's so important? Oh, yes. There had been a terrorist attack in the Sylvaland town of Hamlets. Reports suggest it was the terrorist band. Odessa? Your Highness. Even if we put out a call to arms now, our knights won't be able to assemble in time. Well then, shall we see just how fast our independent fighting force is then? With pleasure. Let's go, everyone. When we meet such great danger, nothing should keep us apart. That's the obvious conclusion now that I think about it. I wonder when it was I forgot the true strength comes from joining together. But... Your Highness, is something the matter? No, nothing. So what did you think of them? They seem very honorable to me, Your Highness. I saw no signs of ulterior motives. I believe they are simply acting for the common good. I believe you are correct. They are indeed honorable, and their desire to protect Filgaia genuine. Of course, that is also part of what makes them nervous. Alright, so we have to rush off to the town of Hamlets. Unfortunately, we are not going to rush off. Instead, there are items here in the castle that we can pick up. Alright, so first things first, we're going to head straight ahead. In this room, you will notice there's a book sticking out. Oh, alright, let's step on it. A castle with secret rooms? Oh, how cliche. All right, so we have 4 treasure chests. Silver Heart, Hazel Sprig, Clear Chime, and Blue Anklet. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what these do. These are gear pieces, so Silver Heart nullifies ability block, which that's pretty self-explanatory. If you get ability block on you, you cannot use your abilities. Hazel Sprig nullifies disease. Clear Chime nullifies confusion. This is actually a really good one. Confusion can be the worst enemy during a fight. And Blue Anklet nullifies paralysis. You can feel free to choose, equip those any way you want if you feel you need to. But we're gonna go ahead and press this book in, and we're gonna return to the top. Now, from that room, if your compass is facing north, we are going to go to the east or to the right. And we're going to continue going east and talk to the sleeping guard. This is awful. You can hear him snoring from a league away. He wouldn't wake up if Odessa came and shook his hand. All right, now that we've actually talked to him, which you have to, because you notice there's a chest behind him, you have to talk to that guard, and then we're gonna go all the way to the opposite side of the castle. In this room here, pull this rope. What happened? Is it an emergency? All right, so the guard that came running in, that was the guard that was sleeping. So now we're gonna walk all the way back again. We will receive a red cap. That is for Ashley. Now, we are not done in the castle just yet. Normally, I would say we are, but I actually found out a couple of years ago, if you'll notice on the south side of this room, you notice how this panel of the wall seems a little bit off color? Well, if you walk up to it and you select it, it's a secret door with 3 more treasure chests. Scapegoat, another crest, and another crest. All right, let's look at Scapegoat. That is another equipable item. This is a 1-use item, dies and revives fallen characters. So if you have someone equipped with this, if they fall in battle, they will automatically revive. Unfortunately, it actually consumes a scapegoat in order to do that. But don't worry, there's plenty more out there. And during the following of this guide, you should not have any moments where you fall in battle. So let's go ahead and leave, and then we're gonna go down the stairs, through the door. And right here in this big hallway, we're just gonna go through the big door. We're gonna talk to this NPC, save our game. And that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If this guide is helping you, please be sure to leave a thumbs up. If you are just enjoying the playthrough, then go ahead and please leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are, if you have any questions. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. In the next episode, we're going to go for the town of Helmets and see if we can help people and protect them from what we assume is Odessa. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.